Action, discussion, deliberation regarding a request to set a date, time, and location for a public hearing, Nye County Bill 2019-05. Bill proposing amend Nye County Code Title 5 Business Licensing Regulations, Chapter 5.32, entitled Marijuana, Medical Marijuana Establishment, providing for the severability, constitutional effective date thereof, and other matters properly relating thereto, and 2, read the title of the bill into the record.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to set the date and time for April 2nd at 10 a.m.
Second.
And I'll read the title into the bill, but I also had just don't let me forget, I need to make some suggestions to staff before we go any further.
I have a motion. Did I have a second?
Yes, second.
Okay. Brett, you wanted to comment?
Yes, Commissioners, I just wanted to actually suggest the second meeting in April instead, just so we can address a concern with this current draft that just came up.
What's the date? What's the date of the second
April
meeting?
16th, right?
16th. Okay. I'll amend that motion to be April 16th at 10 a.m.
Amended second.
We've just set back a business that had to do with marijuana, and we're currently writing our ordinances, and yet we set someone back from being able to get their licensing because we were waiting for the legislative session to be over. Shouldn't we be holding these items off until after legislative session is over?
What we only can comment here is to set this or not set this, not to weigh in on the ramifications or non-ramifications of action that was taken this morning. So I would not recommend to further that discussion off the agenda item.
We had this board, a former board, recently at the end of 2017, possibly the beginning of 2018, directed staff to move all fees to a resolution and take them out of the ordinance so that we don't have to go through 2 public hearings or exhaustive processes of changing our ordinances when the fees are reconsidered. So I wanted to remind Brett of that. He probably was not on staff when that decision was made.
That's fine.
But if staff would look into that.
Right now, we're dealing with setting date and time.
I understand that, but there's no sense in having to redo it.
I know, but when public comes up, I remind them we're talking about date and time, so I'm going to remind us of the same thing. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, and I am not the public. I am the one who directs.
Donna?
Aye.
Thank you.